Bruce Lee didn't just create a martial art, he started a revolution. Jeet Kune Do wasn't born overnight. It evolved through years of training, trial, and real combat experience. But how did Bruce Lee develop the most advanced fighting system? What inspired him to break the rules of traditional martial arts? Let's dive into the full history of Jeet Kune Do. The early years, Wing Chun and the foundation of speed. Bruce Lee's journey started with Wing Chun, a Chinese martial art focused on quick, close-range combat. Under the legendary master Ip Man, Bruce learned how to strike fast, control the center line, and use efficiency over brute strength. But Bruce wasn't satisfied with just one style. Even as a teenager, he began questioning why martial arts had so many rigid techniques. He wanted something faster, stronger, and adaptable to any fight. This hunger for improvement would lead him to create something the world had never seen before. Bruce Lee in America, the birth of his fighting philosophy. At 18, Bruce Lee moved to Seattle, USA, and began teaching martial arts. But instead of sticking to Wing Chun, he started blending techniques from different styles. He studied Western boxing, fencing, and street fighting, realizing that no single martial art was complete. This led him to create his own philosophy, a fluid, adaptable approach that wasn't bound by rules. He called this idea the style of no style. By the early 1960s, Bruce Lee had opened his own martial arts school, teaching his new hybrid system to students of all backgrounds and skill levels. This was the earliest version of what would become Jeet Kune Do, the Hollywood era, refining the deadliest techniques. Bruce Lee's martial arts skills caught the attention of Hollywood, landing him roles in The Green Hornet and various action films. But behind the scenes, Bruce was obsessed with perfecting his combat system. During this period, Bruce trained nonstop, refining techniques that were explosive and direct. Every strike had maximum impact with minimum effort. Unpredictable and adaptive, fighters weren't locked into preset movements or traditional forms. Brutally efficient, Bruce Lee rejected flashy moves in favor of real-world effectiveness. It was during this time that he officially named his system Jeet Kune Do, which means the way of the intercepting fist. Jeet Kune Do, the ultimate fighting system. Unlike karate, kung fu, or taekwondo, Jeet Kune Do had no fixed stances, no strict forms, and no wasted motion. It was built on three core principles: interception, instead of blocking, strike before the opponent finishes their attack. Adaptability, no two fights are the same. Change techniques depending on the opponent. Efficiency, remove anything unnecessary. Every movement should serve a purpose. Bruce Lee believed that martial arts should evolve, just like a fighter must evolve in the ring. This idea challenged traditional martial arts, where rigid techniques had been followed for centuries. Jungle Fury, fighting like a predator. Bruce Lee trained his body like a warrior preparing for battle. He studied the movements of wild animals, learning how tigers, panthers, and snakes attack their prey. His philosophy? Fight with instinct, strike with precision, and never hesitate. Unlike traditional martial artists who relied on memorized forms, Bruce trained for real-life combat. His speed, reflexes, and raw aggression made him almost unstoppable. Bruce Lee and weapons, the nunchaku master. Bruce Lee didn't just master hand-to-hand combat, he was a lethal weapons expert. He trained with nunchaku, kali sticks, and other martial arts weapons, making them an extension of his own body. His nunchaku skills were so fast that cameras struggled to capture them, forcing filmmakers to slow down his movements just so audiences could see what was happening. Unlike traditional martial artists who saw weapons as separate disciplines, Bruce Lee made them a natural part of his Jeet Kune Do philosophy. The evolution of Jeet Kune Do, Bruce Lee's legacy. Bruce Lee never stopped improving Jeet Kune Do. He constantly tested new techniques, trained harder than anyone, and eliminated anything that didn't work. Even today, modern MMA fighters, self-defense experts, and military combat instructors study Bruce Lee's principles. His influence can be seen in every aspect of martial arts today. If you want to train like Bruce Lee, remember, adapt, don't conform. Rigid styles will get you beaten. Attack first. Intercept the opponent's move before it lands. Train with real intensity. Every fight is unpredictable. Bruce Lee didn't just practice martial arts. He changed martial arts forever. Do you think Jeet Kune Do is still the most advanced martial art today? Comment JKD forever if you believe Bruce Lee's fighting system is still unbeatable. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more martial arts history and breakdowns.